we spoke that conversation last week. I think I slept on like how much it unlocked for me once because once I left here, like I was just on 1,000 after we did the pod. Like, I don't even remember. I don't even remember what it was just because it was early too. That's what it was too. It was early. It was a different flow, but the discussion was unique, and the surrender conversation that we maybe that wasn't no, we continued that, but that's been a continuing thing. Everybody want control, but don't nobody want to surrender. I can't not get that out of my head, bro.
Hmm.
And you see it, everywhere. It's like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that. Oh, I'm gonna be like this, I'm gonna be like that. And the second you get some adversity or something that don't feel comfortable, I'm off it. And it's like everything you looking for is in that. Stay there, for real. Like, please don't leave that. And you don't want to come off as preachy or like you know better. It's just like, damn, like I didn't set with my demons for real. And that conversation, you know how many people hit me about the demons on a leash, G?
Mm.
When you took it there,
Mm-hmm.
and that they were like, yo, I needed to hear that for real, like,
Embrace them, man.
and but it's it's terrifying.
I was about to say it's
And-
so scary.
And to not and to imagine it's for brolic niggas sitting in here talking about being terrified.
My nigga, do you want to know what's scarier? Not knowing them. And being consumed by not knowing them. You know what I mean? Like, that crippling fear is some shit you want to get out your heart, bro. Like, what you want to have is you want to be as in tune as possible. In order to get there, you have to go into the depths. You know what I mean? Like, you got to be able to travel in that shit and stay there and feel it. You know what I mean? Feel it with every ounce of your body. You know what I mean? Every part of your soul. And then recognize how beautiful the space is that you come out of. You know what I mean? Like, once you come out of that dark area, what comes out of that is beautiful. And then you can embrace that. You can embrace everything about the shadows. Everything about them. Shine a light on every part of it, and it's enjoyable. You know, it's a feeling like, oh shit, I know what that was. You know what I mean? Like, you can't get worse than that. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. You know, and then after that, everything else just kind of rolls off of you, because there's a different level of understanding that you creep into. And so I think that you gotta embrace them things, man. And it ain't scary. It's not scary. I can tell you the truth. I've been there. It is not scary, bro. It's scarier not embracing them.
And that's exactly what you say on the other side of it too.
For sure.
You're like, oh, then you're like, that was it.
Yeah.
And it's like, imagine if I would have turned around. We was talking about if there was an aerial view for our journeys, right? And we can't necessarily see what's in front of us, but the aerial view is kind of is showing what's happening for real, right? And you'll be right there. It's like, hey, you got one more wall to break through. And you get to that wall, you be like, all right, bro, I'm done with this. Turn around and travel a further distance than just going through the wall. It hurts to know that happens, but it happens because you don't have this. We started it like checking in. It was joking, but it was like, nah, I need to check in with my niggas for real because I appreciate what y'all offer me here. First thing I told you when you called, it's like, hey, fam, you ain't gonna be on my mind and just ring my line. That's crazy. Hit soundtrack the other day. Hey, just tapping in, G. Kev will just say, bro, you ate? Like, for real, Deuce is the same way. I'm like, yo, I'm insulated by black men that give a fuck about my mental health. So now I feel invincible because the other shit is easy. But them demons, G, you talking about? Them niggas different. They you know, they they can get sick.
Mm-hmm.
But when you insulate it like this, for real, like, oh, y'all niggas is laughable now, you know. But there was a time when it felt real tense, or you get, you know. So it's I encourage, and you see it around the world too. I'm hella encouraged by the amount of black men that are aligning in collaboration and dialogue and sharing information. Cause it's like, damn, I needed that. I needed to hear that. I needed to hear you word it that way last week, bro, to unlock hella shit, G. But I can only imagine what other people are going through that don't have access to that. That don't know that it's okay to feel, to have those thoughts, to have those feelings, and that you can break through. You know, how the hell did we get? I was making
Time's continuing, man.
So here you go.
Hey, man,
I wish you could have seen the way he spun in that chair
we
and
are
did
only
that.
blips. We are only blips on the time continuum, bro. That's it.
Rig, we was in Denver for our other cousin's birthday a couple weeks ago and got faded the first night. And by this point I'm loaded. So anything that anybody say to me, I'm kind of like, huh? Like it could get bad, it could get scary for me at any point. So I'm just trying to stay still. G say something about the time continuum, whatever, and niggas act like they didn't hear him. Why did he spit in the stool as to do a reset? Like, nah, y'all gonna get this work. Y'all gonna get this work. He spun in the stool and said it again. I was like, oh, I'm gonna spin again on you niggas. Y'all gonna hear what I'm saying, and then brought it all the way back on the pod that weekend. I said, ain't this about